Well, hello there and welcome back to my channel, or of course welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, then hello, lovely to meet you. My name is Alex, and if you are new here, make sure you stick around and subscribe. If you're not new and you've been here for a while, then why not make sure the notification bell is switched on just to be notified of every single time that I upload. Now for today's video, I have a little bit of a bougie one for you because I'm going to be doing a review / tutorial with the newest palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills, which is Cosmos. Now I'm not going to lie to you guys, this palette is very expensive at £48. I know I am usually a drugstore gal, I do a lot of drugstore reviews, but I do occasionally like to just, you know, throw a high-end palette in there because I do like collecting all different types of makeup, high-end, you know, affordable, luxury, you know, because I'm just addicted to makeup, what can I say? But I also love ABH. If you've been here for a while, you know that they hold a very special place in my heart because they're the first high-end brand I bought makeup from, and I just love them so much. And yeah, I couldn't resist. And when I saw the swatches of this palette, I was like, that is a very exciting eyeshadow palette, so let's get on into it. Okay, let's just get this out of the packaging and I can show you what I mean. So the palette just looks like this. It's pretty basic, to be honest, but I really like the colour and the font is really pretty. And then the colour story is absolutely gorgeous. So this is what it looks like. There are definitely more shimmers than there are mattes. However, I actually like the colour story of this because it gives me all of my like brownie neutrals that I would typically use, but then there are so many different types of shimmers to choose from, and by different types I mean different shades. And what's the most beautiful thing about this palette is that these shades here, I think that one as well, they're like duochrome. They're absolutely stunning. I can't wait to show you the swatches of these because they are very beautiful. I just love this because it gives me my neutral basics, but then it gives me a variety of shimmers to choose from and like change up the look. So yeah, this is what the eyeshadow palette looks like. I'm going to show you the swatches on screen and then we can get on into the eye look. Okay, so I just used my Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer. I don't use it a whole bunch, so when I am using an ABH palette, I always think to whack that out. Firstly, I'm going to take the shade Mars and I'm going to pop that in my crease. I love the names of all of these shades, like it's very space themed, absolutely love it. Next, I'm going to take the shade Comet and I'm just going to start buffing out that crease shade. Then I'm going to take the lighter shade, which is called Space Dust, and I'm going to buff that at the very top. The shades are, you know, quite powdery considering this is a high-end palette, but the pigmentation is there and they are blending beautifully. Okay, next I'm going to take a little bit of the shade Dark Matter, which I think that's a black or a very deep grey. I can't quite tell just by looking at it if it is black. I think it might be a very, 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 very dark grey. I'm really not going to take a lot of this because I don't need loads. Just going to take a little bit at a time and I'm popping this in the outer and inner corners. Just going back in with my original brush just to blend this all together. Okay, next for the shimmer, I think I want to go in with this blue shade here, which is called Space Cluster because it is just calling my name. Oh, look at this. Oh my god, wow. Okay, I'm using my finger because I just feel like fingers always apply shimmers better. Oh my god. Wow. Wow, that is absolutely beautiful. I don't even feel like the camera does it justice. Like in person, it's like a blue green. Oh my god, it is so stunning. I've got a little bit of fallout, but that's fine. Okay, and to blend that out, I'm gonna take a little bit of this shade here, which is called Mercury. Okay, and then for my lower lash line, I'm gonna take the other matte in the palette, which is called Eclipse. Okay, and then for the inner corner and brow bone, I'm going to take another duochrome in the palette, which is called Supernova. And this is a pink, but with like a bluey sort of reflect. Okay, so that actually pulls more blue than it did pink. But wow, look how stunning the duochromes are. Like, I'm absolutely obsessed with them. So this is the finished look. I'm just gonna go finish off my makeup and then I'll be right back with my final thoughts. Okay, so I'm back. This is my completed look. Let me know down below what you think. I would love to know. To finish off my makeup, I used the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and my lips, as per usual, for lip liner, I have my Morphe one on in the shade Bite Me. My lipstick is one of my absolute holy grails. This is the shade Freckle by Beauty Bay. This is one of my favourites. It's a very beautiful cool tone brown. And then for my gloss, what an absolute throwback. I whacked out my Revolution and Bratz lip gloss, which I didn't realise is lip plumping, or I forgot even, because my lips are tingling. But hey ho, this is the shade Chloe. It's the palest, well, I'm pretty sure it's the palest nude one. Okay, let's sit down and talk about this eyeshadow palette. So firstly, do I think this is so extremely expensive and overpriced? Yes. £48 for an eyeshadow palette, especially one that has, what, 12 shades in? Like, come on. Like with P. Louise, you can buy palettes for like, what are they, 45 quid, 47 quid, but they have like 42 shades in them, so at least you're getting a lot of shades for your money, whereas this is, you're paying £48 for pretty packaging and 12 shades. So yeah, extremely expensive. Only even think of buying this if it's in your budget, because yeah, it's a lot. I will say though, I do think this is probably my favourite ABH have brought out in a while, just because it is right up my street with the neutrals in it. I've got really light ones, really deep ones, and then I've got loads of shimmers to choose from to mix up my looks, and I really love this. I think the duochromes in it make it extra special and different to the rest of them, and by them I mean like the other ABH palettes. So for me personally, I do think this is one of the more exciting palettes that ABH have launched. The previous ones have been a bit like, yeah, okay, they're pretty, they're cute, but this one like brings me so much joy because of, basically because of the shimmers in here. They are so stunning, and with high-end shimmers, they just have that extra punch in them. Do you know what I mean? Like, they pop off so much better and smoother than a lot of drugstore palettes. But yeah, it's really expensive though. There are tons of other palettes on the market you can get more bang for your buck over this. But if you are an ABH fanatic like myself, you are really gonna love this. It is so pretty, and I can genuinely see myself reaching for this so much just because of how beautiful I think the colour story is. So yeah, I really love this, and I'm so glad I picked it up. No doubt W7 are already in the works to do a dupe for that palette, because they do ABH dupes as well. I'm just about to upload an ABH Novu versus W7. I forgot the name of the W7 one, but what I'm trying to say is W7 are most likely going to dupe this palette. So if it's not in your budget, that is absolutely fine. Fingers crossed they come out with a dupe, and I'll definitely do a comparison with this. And on the other end, if you are a high-end makeup lover and you do love ABH palettes, I mean, yeah, I definitely recommend. It's very beautiful. Shadows are a little bit powdery in the pan, but for me the pigmentation makes up for it because they are so easy to blend, so smooth and really nice and pigmented on the eyes. So I am going to recommend this palette, but only if it's in your budget, because she expensive. Okay, so that was me testing out the new ABH Cosmos eyeshadow palette. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. Let me know down below what you think, and of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!